So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tyga is being hit with?
Wow.
So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly. And the entire story is pretty crazy. And the fact that they're calling it a RICO was pretty wild as well. Because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space.
Tiger's been named in a $4 million RICO. I can't even say it with a straight face. RICO lawsuit against former boxer Floyd Mayweather of alleged stolen jewelry. In the suit filed in Miami federal court, Miami-based jeweler Leonard Solomonov
shows. That's all he needs to do to erase that debt. Don't go to the damn poker table. Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine, for crying out loud, even if it's only asking you for $1. Don't.
The revelation of Floyd Mayweather's financial entanglements has left fans stunned, particularly after Stephen A. Smith openly disclosed multiple names, aiming to expose everyone tied to the controversy.
And Floyd Mayweather.
He changed his mind. As he was going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotion. Signed the actual fighters. We had acquisition of Gamboa, Andre Durrell, IBF champion, Billy Dibb. I brought him over while Floyd was incarcerated. Then he comes home, let's get Floyd back in pocket. $300,000 chains, new Lamborghini, and I'm sitting there going, when you gonna give me the money? But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail.
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. I didn't tell y'all to do that. And I'm looking at him and he looked in my face and
when I looked at him, our eyes locked. No directions, no prompts, that moment spoke for itself. Since that encounter, it's obvious Stephen A. Smith is turning up the heat on Floyd Mayweather, even though the boxing icon isn't in the country and is juggling multiple personal and legal battles. The list of Mayweather's connections shocked many, featuring a prominent boxer alongside several big names from the hip-hop world, with Smith breaking down their alleged offenses in detail. It's clear Floyd hasn't navigated this maze alone. Building such an extensive network of schemes is impossible solo. Smith specifically pointed out Floyd's ties to Diddy, a connection most fans rarely hear about, emphasizing how carefully it was concealed. On top of that, he has also collaborated with Tyga before, reportedly getting involved in joint financial fraud schemes.
Accused Mayweather and his company, the Money Team, of violating the RICO Act along with a number of crimes including fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and civil theft. Tyga was also named in the suit for allegedly failing to pay for a Rolex.
Which is why I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
This situation really underscores just how much criticism Floyd Mayweather attracts inside the boxing world. Beyond his unmatched talent in the ring, he appears to contribute little else, which could explain why most of the people allegedly involved with his schemes aren't even fighters. Yet, one notable boxer did surface on the list. Stephen A. Smith singled out Adrien Broner, a fighter who, much like Floyd, flaunts an extravagant lifestyle and has battled financial ruin on multiple occasions.
I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to.
Lately, Floyd and Broner have maintained a noticeable distance from each other. This was first hinted at during an interview where Broner appeared unusually detached when discussing Diddy's scandals. Adding more fuel to the story, CNN obtained footage showing Mayweather attending some of Diddy's extravagant parties, where he was seen indulging in heavy partying and questionable antics. Although Mayweather wasn't mentioned in Rodney Jones's lawsuit, mounting evidence suggests he played a role, especially after his name surfaced in a newer case filed by another former associate of Diddy.
It ain't good to make all that money if you ain't got any of it to keep yourself, bro. When you look at the Vegas casinos, just think twice about going down there yourself. That's all. Send your boys to do it for you. Order room service. Chill out, do something. Anything but gamble, bro. Keep your money. Because as great as you are, I got news for you.
P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right.
The lawsuit exposed that countless high-profile personalities were present at Sean Diddy Combs's notorious parties, with some implicated in sexual misconduct and other illegal or compromising activities. Those identified in both the lawsuit and the footage included actress and model Daphne Joy, rapper Young Miami, and Floyd Mayweather himself. Other prominent names connected to the case and videos were Stephen Aaron Jordan, widely known as Stevie J, a music producer, DJ, and TV personality tied to Bad Boy Records. Notably, Mayweather only appeared in the most recent legal filings. While many attendees have remained tight-lipped to avoid public scrutiny, Floyd chose to speak out, drawing intense backlash across social media in response.
And be that lucky winner. All of this, 2 tickets, let's do it.
The retired boxing legend spoke on the Pivot podcast, carefully choosing not to disparage the bad boy mogul out of respect as a fellow black man. Mistakes happen, the 46-year-old promoter explained. I can't judge what's right or wrong, life is life. And P. Diddy's business, that's his business. It's not my role, or anyone else's, to go online and tear a man down when he's already struggling. From my perspective, it's not something I get involved in. I don't agree with it, and I certainly don't support it. Yet, it was Floyd's follow-up comments that sparked the most debate and captured the widest attention.
Right there. Yeah, Chop. I got that from Chop. Tobin Motors.
Even if that happened to my daughter, it would hurt me, Mayweather said, but that's the choice she made. I'm not here to kick anyone when they're down. His remarks didn't catch many fans off guard, considering his previous assault and battery charges. One viewer joked, "Laugh my head off, Floyd does the same stuff." Another commented, "Floyd Mayweather has a track record with women, so this response isn't shocking." Yet another wrote, "Claiming your daughter being abused is her choice isn't just wrong, it's vile and calculated."
We say sweet.
And then as you can see, that's my truck. That's what I drive every day. Ain't like I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? But I stay low key.
Breaking, a guy with a criminal past won't speak on another criminal, respect, one fan quipped, adding a clown emoji. It appears Mayweather adopted this stance because he, too, was allegedly connected to Diddy's escapades, even though his name didn't appear in the lawsuit. Another figure tied to Floyd is rapper Tyga. Reports from the Miami New Times indicate that both Mayweather and Tyga are listed in a $4 million RICO lawsuit filed by a Miami jeweler.
Money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect, and it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money.
In the lawsuit, Leonard Solmanoff, owner of Lenzo & Company, accused the celebrities of failing to settle payments for luxury watches and diamond jewelry purchased in 2021. Filed in Miami federal court, the case alleges violations of the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations (RICO) Act, along with charges of fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and civil theft. The complaint specifically points to Tyga for allegedly not paying for a Rolex watch. According to the filing, the defendants engaged in calculated, fraudulent schemes, taking advantage of the plaintiff's reputation and inventory by systematically acquiring watches and jewelry without paying the agreed sums.
When they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same deal.
According to the lawsuit, during a series of meetings reportedly coordinated by Mayweather's agent, Jonah Renitz, Solmanoff claims he sold the boxer a collection of high-end items, including a yellow gold Audemars Piguet watch, 2 Richard Mille watches, a Patek Philippe, a rose gold Rolex Presidential Day-Date, a diamond ring, and a diamond necklace. Solmanoff alleges he only received $267,000 across 2 down payments before Mayweather left Miami. Despite Mayweather's team allegedly attempting to maintain secrecy by confiscating Solmanoff's phone, the jeweler says he quietly documented the transactions on a separate device, capturing photos of the items and the cash. Mayweather was later spotted wearing the diamond ring and necklace while riding in his TMT van after leaving Miami and recently posted a photo showing him with the necklace alongside his agent.
Watch worth $97,000. According to Solomonov, Mayweather purchased a bunch of expensive watches as well as a diamond necklace and a diamond ring from him during a meeting in Miami in June 2021. The jeweler says he only received $267,000 in 2 down payments before the boxer left Miami. They claim they've been up with Mayweather, brought some 10. Okay. The Rack City rapper agreed to pay for blah, 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 while Mayweather made more purchases.
2 weeks later, at the request of Renitz, Solmanov traveled to Las Vegas to meet with Mayweather and Tyga. He reportedly brought more luxury items, including 10 Rolex Presidential Anniversary watches, a Rolex Date 840, and a Richard Mille watch. During the meeting, Tyga allegedly agreed to pay $79,000 for the Rolex Date 8. Meanwhile, Solmanov claims Mayweather purchased additional items without settling his previous balance, leaving the jeweler under the impression that a profitable business relationship was in place. As payments continued to go unpaid, Solmanov grew increasingly concerned and says he exchanged texts with Renitz, who allegedly confirmed that Mayweather owed $1.8 million for the watches.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel bad for no jewelers unless the story is like you're getting scammed on some what do you call it again? Some Sean Kingston shit. This is the game that jewelers play. And by the way, I'm kind of done buying jewelry, but this is how half of these niggas, and I'm not speaking to these really wealthy guys or really just Floyd.
Despite repeated promises, Solmanov insists he never received the payments owed to him. The lawsuit claims Mayweather still owes roughly $2 million for the diamond ring and necklace, pushing the total debt beyond $3.8 million. At the same time, Floyd Mayweather's associate, Diddy, became embroiled in controversy after a high-profile business dispute in 2023. The situation escalated when a lawsuit filed by his former girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie, brought new allegations of misconduct against Mayweather's collaborator into the spotlight.
And I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's a choice that my daughter...
Earlier, federal agents, including investigators from Homeland Security and other law enforcement agencies, raided the homes of Floyd Mayweather's associate in Los Angeles and Miami. Multiple sources indicated that the searches were connected to a federal investigation out of New York. Officials spoke to the Associated Press on the condition of anonymity, as they were not cleared to share details publicly. After the raids, neither Mayweather's associate's attorney nor other representatives responded to requests for comment, and his location remained unknown until video surfaced days later showing him riding a bike in Miami.
I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy, because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life.
Federal authorities have not confirmed whether their searches were connected to any of the allegations outlined in the lawsuits, including one involving a woman who claimed she was involved with Floyd Mayweather's associate at just 17. Of the 5 lawsuits, the case that specifically referenced hidden cameras in Mayweather's partner's rooms was filed by Rodney Jones. Before examining what the footage revealed, it's crucial to understand the claims regarding the cameras. In February, Rodney "Lil Rod" Jones filed a lawsuit against Combs and his associates, including Floyd Mayweather, citing multiple allegations such as misconduct, coerced substance use, and grooming. Jones, a record producer, sought $30 million in damages, stating in court documents that he had collaborated with Mayweather's associate between September 2022 and September 2023 to produce the rapper's latest project, The Love Album, Off the Grid.
Pushing each other to be great instead of arguing on social media. That's just my opinion. And push each other in a positive way. And, I found myself in the past, the younger Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to...
In the lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, Rodney Jones alleged that the music mogul had installed hundreds of cameras throughout his homes in Los Angeles, New York City, and Miami, echoing the hidden cameras reportedly found in Floyd Mayweather's private quarters. When Homeland Security raided Combs's properties on March 25, sources confirmed that investigators removed most of these hidden cameras. A similar pattern was reported during the raid on Mayweather's own residence earlier this week. Despite these developments, Mayweather reportedly assisted Diddy with bail and told the Pivot podcast that he would refrain from speaking negatively about the hip-hop mogul amid the mounting allegations and lawsuits. Investigators also found photos, gifts, and other items at Mayweather's home, suggesting a close and ongoing connection between the two.
Guess what I bought you?
What?
You the first kid that owned a building in a diamond district in New York City.
Woo!
We bought you a building.
Yeah!
Papa bought you a building.
What has shocked many fans is how Adrien Broner could be entangled in so many alleged fraudulent schemes alongside Floyd Mayweather and still struggle financially. Once seen as Floyd's protege, Broner is an American professional boxer who has captured world titles across 4 weight classes: the WBO Super Featherweight title, 2011 to 2012, WBC Lightweight title, 2012 to 2013, WBA Welterweight title, 2013, and WBA Light Welterweight title, 2015 to 2016. Despite earning millions over a successful career, he has repeatedly faced legal troubles. In October 2016, Broner was charged with misdemeanor battery for allegedly choking a waitress at a Las Vegas nightclub. The next year, he was arrested for failing to appear in court over a prior arrest. Later in 2017, he was summoned for allegedly assaulting an irate fan, though he claimed he never received the court notice.
In the indictment, like, that's crazy in itself. Like, Adrien Broner, like, what the... That's crazy.
According to the paperwork, you know, Adrien Broner was running these dice games, and they had tricked dice, and he got one all-star NBA player.
His little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds, and we both gonna get $100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Adrien Broner seems unable to avoid legal trouble. In 2018, he was jailed in Fulton County, Atlanta, on a misdemeanor battery charge and later released on bail, a pattern that aligns with someone who idolizes Floyd Mayweather. He faced 3 more arrests for various offenses, including issuing homophobic threats online, assaulting an individual in a nightclub, and violating parole by skipping a court-ordered alcohol program. On top of these incidents, Broner is alleged to have scammed $1.5 million from NBA players through rigged dice games, a scheme that is now catching up with him. Reports indicate that Big U required Broner to check in regularly and even charged NBA stars $100 for protection. According to a confidential source, a major dice game in Los Angeles in 2019 involved Broner, his associates, and top NBA players, with Broner and his crew allegedly manipulating the dice to cheat the players out of millions.
He's from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And he left a six-figure paying job just to get with me in the beginning. This at the beginning of my career.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. This 25 years ago. He left a great paying job, had a master's degree, had a master's degree, 6-figure paying job. He left it all in DC, came. I guess he's seen the same thing that I've seen. He's seen the dream and he believed.
After the game, Eugene Henley, aka Big U, reportedly instructed his crew to confront Broner for missing check-ins and to recover the money owed to the NBA players who had been cheated. Allegedly, several members of the Roland 60s Crips were brought in to apply pressure. Fans quickly took to social media to react to Mayweather's protege's alleged misdeeds. One user wrote, "Sucks to say, but if they're playing dice with gangsters, they might be getting played, or probably are, yet think they're untouchable. Those elites like hanging with that crowd when they visit." Another added, "Winning belts may mean something, but mixing with the wrong crowd to stay relevant is how they get trapped." A third commented, "Damn, this makes me see nippies passing differently." Meanwhile, the FBI is reportedly investigating thoroughly. A confidential source revealed that a high-stakes dice game took place in Los Angeles in 2019, involving Broner, a Mayweather associate, and others, with the game allegedly rigged to cheat NBA players out of millions.